We are live. Let's go. Okay. All right. All right. Today we're gonna be playing Exanima. We're gonna be playing the arena mode. We're gonna build our careers in arena mode. We're gonna be the best. I mean, the fucking best. We're gonna be the fucking best gladiators, honestly. So first we gotta do create company emblem. Let's go orange and black? Orange and gray. Let's do that. Yeah, looks good. Let's see what kind of designs they have. Geese or goose? Ouroboros? We could be Ouroboros, I guess. Yeah, let's be Ouroboros. Ouroboros be white with black, white and black, make it contrasting. Huh? Yeah, contrasting. I know. Okay. So we gotta hold on. Right. Create a company name. What should be a company name? Zenus Corporation? Maybe? Perhaps? Oh gosh. Okay. Let's do that. I've got to create our boy here. So we're gonna go for lean boy. Aurelius. Okay. A little bit dark. Let's give him average height. Yeah, young. That's good. We're not gonna give him hair because he's gonna be shirtless. He's gonna be fighting out here to be fucking shirtless, you know? What's this? Light waistcoat. No. Give him a stick. Just give him a stick, boots, and a fucking Is this a sword? Let's look at fuck thing. You want him to have a lot of reach here. I can't take riposte. Wait, taken. Oh, I see. Yeah. Let's do this. Let us do this. Oh, all right. First, specials and see elimination inept. A series of 5 duels. The victor continues to the next round. That seems fair. I know. Yeah. At risk. Don't worry. We're not at risk. We are not at risk. Oh god. Pay attention more. We're gonna be very careful here. We have a lot of reach. You know, it's a small knife. Let's bait out a attack from him. There we go. See, it's as easy as 1, 2, 3. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Oh, almost hit us. Okay. That hit us. Ow, that hurt. I'm getting back into a corner here, so let's kind of move out of the way. You're going for strikes, 2 and C attacks, so right there. Going for 1 strike, and then we move out the way. Oh god. Oh god. I'm very new to this game, so bear with me. Hit his arm. Bait him back. Attack him. Oh, I was too close. Gotta leverage our length. Or reach advantage over him. There we go. That was hard. That was actually kind of hard. How's your stream looking actually? Oh, she has the pole arms though. Just a little bit more reach than us. Oh, you hit me. Hit her again. There we go. Let me check the stream. Okay. Let's... I feel like the stream's kind of like laggy. About 100 frames. So let's... Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. You just gotta have to deal with it, apparently. Oh! I don't have my sword. Equip it. There we go. Squirrel also has a core staff. So, probably gonna do the same thing with this boy as we did to the other girl. Try to get close to him because core staffs are less effective at close range. Did you know that? You would think they'd be, the same effectiveness close range, but clearly they're not. Ah, see, this is what we call... what is that? Is that that's not a scythe, is it? No, it's like too small to be a scythe. Oh. Oh. I'm not paying attention. Oh, he got me in the head. I'm not paying attention. Pay attention more. Oh. Okay. I need to focus. Need to focusing. There we go. That was the last one. Cool. We just need to keep doing that. Let's go to standard now. Actually, is there any more? Just brawl. I need to be aspirant for that. Okay, we'll just do standards. Metal bar. Do we have a metal bar? Is this a metal bar? It is a metal bar. Oh. And that's the prize? We might do that actually. It's in 5 days, so after this day, we're gonna recruit some more gladiators in our company because. Oh god. We're gonna recruit. Oh god, damn. This guy's violent. So I don't exactly know how riposte works in this game. I think if we block a shot, an attack, let's see. If we block an attack, I can parry him, I guess. I don't really block attacks like I don't really do it actively. It kind of just does it for me. Like I can feint a shot out of him. That's what I usually do. I feint a shot, I step back, when he like swings his hammer at me, I go forward and swing my metal bar at him. That's like the strat. That's the strat for this game. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah. So, a lot of footwork is required for this game, apparently. I don't think it's capturing my mouth whenever I talk, so I've gotta do that. Alright. I think we can have one more match today, and then after that, there won't be any more matches, so let's just enter in this one last one. I don't know. this. I mean, this map's alright. The one we fought on in that elimination tournament is I didn't like that one because it's a circle, right? Circles have less surface area than squares. I think that's how that works. They have less surface. They have less surface area than squares. Which means you have less room to maneuver in fights. The square room is it's a lot more effective in how much space it takes up, right? So let's say, like, for example, if this little square right here, this little like rectangle area, if you made it a circle, right? Or I guess an oval shape, you have less. You can have less room if you make this an oval shape here. I don't know. I might be talking out of my ass. I probably am. But I think that's how that works. If I'm correct. I think that's how that works. I'm gonna recruit somebody. Okay, so gonna have him fairly like lanky, but with still some muscle on him. Fairly tall because he has better reach with that. With those arms of his. I don't really care about skin tone. That's fine. His hair, he's gonna have fucking luscious ass locks, alright? Fucking luscious ass locks and a luscious ass beard. He's gonna be give him red head. Why not? Give him deep red head. Oh, let's name him. What should we name him? Let's name him John, with just without an H, just John. John here is gonna be working with a pole arm, a big old pole arm. Specialty. No, it's not armor yet, so it's not. Yeah. I guess it's not good, is it? Yeah, let's go with faint because that's what we're gonna do most of the time. We've earned 10 silver. Cool. Okay, we're gonna let our main boy rest, Aurelius, and we're gonna go elimination. We're gonna go with John here. In theory, John should have more advantage, a bigger advantage than the others, because he has a pole arm and he is a lot taller than the others, but oh god. Makes him a bigger target though. But this is what I mean by like close range, a staff doesn't really work that good. You gotta be able to you gotta be able to be far away enough so you can hit him with the tip of the staff. That's where like mostly the power is going, from inertia and from like the leverage of the pole arm. So let's say if you hit him here, it's not gonna be as like there's not gonna do as much damage as if you hit him all the way back, all the way in the front, because of the leverage of the because of like the inertia. Is it the inertia? Is that like what do you call it? Inertia? Yeah, just you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You get what I mean. You get what I mean. So you gotta like keep your distance, right? We're gonna get a shot here. We're close. We also gotta build up momentum too, so it can't be. If I'm swinging this way majority of the time, so it can't be over here. Ideally, he's gonna be in the middle, right? That's where most of the like right in the middle. That's where most of the potential energy is gonna be released. at the peak of the swing. Oh, he got me in the leg. She got me on the leg, sorry. This is how most fights in this game go. It's just a lot of feints, a lot of backing away, a lot of misses. I guess it's how real life fights go too, huh? There it is. I don't know how you thrust though. I've seen like people do it. I've seen NPC do it. I just have no clue how to thrust. It's probably in the manual somewhere. But yeah, it's probably gonna be very useful, but I just don't find that like there's no need for it, you know, for me at least. There's no need for it because I can just swing like this really reliably. I don't think I can use phantasms or magic, can I? I forgot what they're called in this game. I also don't know if so okay, so the way combat works in this game is that it's physics based, right? Like you can trip over things, not much in the arena, but in in the story mode you can trip over things. So I think my theory is that like bigger people, like heavier people, sorry. Heavier people have like is harder to do damage with than, you know, skinnier people. Skinnier people are a lot more maneuverable. Same goes for short people. Because I can kind of feel, I don't know if it's just like placebo, but I can kind of feel that John here is a lot less, not dexterous, but a lot less quick on his feet than Aurelius. But like that just might be just that might just be placebo. I don't know. All right, we're just gonna keep grinding this. It takes a while though. It takes a while to go from inept to aspirant. Oh my god, I can't see shit. He also has core staff. That's not good. A range advantage. Not only advantage. Yeah, keep hitting his kidney. Fuck him up. Get him, John. Oh my god, that. My spleen. There we go. Fucker. We're doing more combat today. No, we cannot, so they get to rest. Orange Jumbo. Go specials. Ah, it's Challenger. Is there no? There's no eliminations. So, I don't really think Challengers were worth it in these special battles because it's 1 silver to get in, and the reward is only 3, like 2 more silver. It's only 3 silvers. Only 2 more silvers than you only get 2 silvers as a profit. All right. So this kind of sucks. Yes, it's only 1 person, and you know that's 3 matches worth of silver, which is doing the normal way. But like the standard way like the standard matches are only like fucking what? Yeah, it's only 3 coppers. You don't even get You don't even get the silver with 3 coppers. I don't think so, at least if I did the conversions properly in my head. So, you know, it's just not worth it. Eliminations, like, it's the best way to make money with a new character in Arena. Ah! Oh my god. Doesn't really make any sense. Come on. This guy is relentless. Holy shit. Fucking axe. Hit him in the head. Hit him over the head. There you go. Dude, that guy was relentless. Holy shit. Okay, I should probably explain this. So this is my health bar. This is my health bar. This is my mana bar. I don't think mana really matters in Arena. But if you notice, in my health bar, there's a yellow section and a red section. The yellow section is a section that I can regenerate health on. The red section is the part of my health that I cannot regen until I rest for the day. So notice how John here has nearly half his health red. That means I only have access to half my health until I rest. I don't exactly know how much you get back each rest. I think you get, I don't think it's an exact number, but that's why you would want more Jesus Christ, more combatants. Also, if your manager dies, which is the character you made to start, the whole thing it just ends. Yeah, and it happened to me once. My manager died, and I was pretty far in too. I was doing good. I had like 7 gold. I was pretty far in. I had one aspirant fighter, and my manager just died because his health just became red, just all over, and he just fell on the floor dead. Oh, I like this map, dude. This game is gorgeous, though. Like, you gotta admit, the compression on YouTube kind of ruins it, but this game is gorgeous. Like, you see the hair flowing, it's amazing. I love the way. I love this game's lighting and like all the textures and stuff. Just too bad. In the story mode, you don't really see this often. I don't know though, because I haven't gone far in the story mode. I'm very like it's kind of embarrassing to admit, but I spent a good 2 hours last night looking for a key. 2 hours looking for a key, right? I had to look it up. I had to go to the interwebs. I had to go to the internet and look up where the hell this key is. And you know where it was? It was in a room. It was in a room next to a dead guy. Like I walked into the room. I knew that it was important, but I didn't. Okay, this game, you can't see shit. That key was so. The key was in the desk next to a dead body. I didn't see it the first time I went to that room because, one, the key's black, and do you know what else is black? The fucking stone walls. The stone walls is black. There wasn't any natural lighting. The only lighting I had was from the torches, right? It blended in so well with everything else in that room that I couldn't even see the first time I went in there. And I looked it up. I looked up where the key was, and I knew where the key was, and I still was like, where? Like, I literally had to go right up to my computer screen and be like, huh? It's where now? It's ridiculous. That's the thing about this game. The game looks gorgeous. Everything looks very, like, realistic, right? But Jesus Christ, finding that key was a pain in the ass. Literally a pain in the ass. It was a pain in my ass. We might die here. This is novice rank, and novice typically have better shit than me. They have better like they're 2 ranks above me. There's inept, there's aspirant, there's novice. Holy shit! Okay. Yeah. Okay. So enemies in this game have like sort of attack. They have their own personalities in the way they attack. Some enemies like to flourish, like just like this guy. Oh wow. Yeah, he's gonna do another swing. Oh, we won. Okay, that was easier than I thought. Oh, we got 9 gold out of that. We have like 9 silver. We made 1 gold today, dude. Today was a good day. Today was a fucking great day for us. Holy shit. But enemies, they have different fighting styles. Some enemies like to be patient, like to bail shots. Like they will do feints on you, and it has gone on me a couple times, and it is infuriating whenever you fall for it, because they just like, if you go in there, if they feint, right, and you go in there for the attack and you miss, the next thing you know, excuse me, turn already pass. Why can't I choose? Hello? John has a quarterstaff. Why can't John go? Okay, I have no idea how that works at all. But I need John to just go in here. I need John to rest for a bit. But some enemies like to feint a lot. Some enemies just like to straight up attack. Some will be very patient and wait for you to attack, and some will just not attack when you feint, right? The way you bait those types of enemies out is you go like this. You go up close to them and you just back out. A little trick for you. This is a little trick I learned. You step forward, swing, and step back immediately. Step forward, swing, step back. Step forward, swing, step back. Step forward, swing, step back. Another really fancy way of combat is you step forward, step left, step forward, just like circle around it, right? You keep circling around this guy. But I usually go with step forward, swing, step back. Step forward, swing, step back. Step forward, feint, step forward, swing, step back. Step forward, swing, step back. Step forward, feint. Step forward, swing. You know what I mean? It becomes second nature eventually. Like an hour of this combat style, it will be second nature. It'll be very intuitive. Holy shit. See, this guy likes to attack. Just loves to attack. So for these guys, you gotta watch out, because there's a little bit of an opening in between strikes, but unless unless you do it properly, he's always gonna hit you. Swing, swing, swing. Swing, swing, swing. There you go. It also helps that you don't have to actively block. That your character just blocks for you. You just swing, swing over here too, swing. So look, I can just sit here, But character's gonna automatically like try to block the blow for me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So let's see. Let's demonstrate how this works. She can hit me. It's very hard for me to just stop moving because I'm paranoid. So, okay. Is their leg broken? I think so. Going very slow. That leg is not good. Ow! That thrust really hit. Really hurt. Come on. I want to demonstrate fucking... Just hit me. Try to. Try to hit me. There you go. See? That's cool, right? It automatically blocks for you. That's awesome. Really useful for, like, if your opponent and you are evenly matched. Like, this situation, right? Her reach is a lot further than me. So, being able to block is great. Blocking, you shouldn't rely on blocking, because blocking, they can get around your blocks. You should rely on, oh, that was it. You should rely on footwork. Okay. You should rely on footwork most of the time. And your positioning. You should rely on dodges, not blocking. Because blocking, if you rely on blocking too much, it's gonna get you. Oh wow, it's gonna get you killed. I have learned that the hard way. Especially for those overhead strikes. This guy is fucking relentless. Swing. Typically a good idea to, right after you... Oh, wow. Right after... Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. This guy's backing me up in the corner here. I need to focus. Find openings. Holy crap. Yeah, so that's why you don't want to rely on solely blocking. You also don't rely on solely dodging too. You want to like have a mix of both, I think. Because some enemies will just fucking flourish. Will just... Oh, this guy has a shield. I hate fighting these guys. Shields are a bastard, because I haven't really mastered the proper... I haven't really mastered, like, the proper way of directing where my swings are. I think I got it under... I think I know the basic mechanics of it. But I just... For some reason, it just doesn't translate. He also has a blade too, so I can die here. I have no shirt, I have a metal bar. And he has a, it's a wow, leather armor. And a shield and a blade. Ah, stabs are a pain in the ass. I don't like these enemies because they can play very aggressive. And I can't. I have to play very defensively here. He can go for swings that I can't because he has armor. Oh god. Oh! Oh! Oh gosh. I've taken a lot of hits here. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, no, having the shields makes such a big difference. Having a shield makes a huge difference. Especially in an opponent that doesn't know how to properly um dictate where his hits are going. Yeah, shields are a game changer. He also has get up, get up, get up, get up, get up! He also had like leather, I think that was leather armor, which probably made my bludgeoning weapon fucking useless. Or at least significantly less effective. So what I probably wanted like some sort of blade. Or maybe just a bigger bludgeoning weapon. A bigger bludgeoning weapon would have probably done good there. Oh wait, it's elimination. I thought it was challenger. Yeah, fun fact about this game. It doesn't pause whenever you tab out. I tabbed out yesterday. I tabbed out. I was looking at tutorials on YouTube. For this game, and I tabbed out. I was doing a challenger. Oh no, an elimination. Elimination mode. And I tabbed back in, and my guy was just on the floor, fucking dead. I'm like, what? I was like, what? It didn't pause? Like, there's a pause, but like, look, I can pause the game. It just doesn't pause automatically whenever you tab out, apparently. Which, I mean, I was pretty mad. I was pretty mad. Jesus Christ, this is terrifying. You know what this reminds me of? I don't know why, but I feel like this is what would like a D&D fight would look like. Man, I've been playing a lot of Pathfinder, which is if you don't know what Pathfinder is, basically it's similar to D&D, but it has a lot of differences. It's based off D&D 3.5e, I think, if I remember that correctly. It's really like it's a lot. I wouldn't say a lot more balanced, but it's a lot harder than D&D. Like some of the spells just straight up just worse in Pathfinder than it is in D&D. Like for example, Burning Hands, which one like. I think it's a first level wizard spell. Oh, first level wizard spell in Pathfinder, and it might be a cantrip or a first level spell in D&D 2. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the damage. In D&D, I believe it deals 3d6. 3d6. Yeah, I think 3d6 worth of damage. And do you know how much it does in Pathfinder? It does a fucking walloping 1d4 of damage for a first level spell. It's the same. It has the same effect on both games. It just has worse damage in Pathfinder. It's just straight up just a worse ability. And in the same vein as that, cantrips. Fucking D&D wizard get insane cantrips. Like, I remember. Okay, for context, the cantrips we get in Pathfinder, right, are mostly like utility spells, like detect magic, read magic, fucking Presti. I can't pronounce that word. Presti, detect Phoenix Presence, all that. There's only, I believe, one damage cantrip. at least in Magus, which is in the current campaign I'm playing right now, that's the class I'm playing. There's currently only one damage cantrip, which is Ray of Frost, which does a whopping 1d4 of damage. And it's a ranged touch attack, so I have to succeed on a ranged touch attack. And if I do succeed, I can deal 1d4 damage, which is like, damn, dude, that is insane. And in D&D, sorry, I'm getting really distracted right now. And in D&D, there's a cantrip for wizard that does it does 3d6 or like 4d8 or something fucking absolutely ridiculous damage for a cantrip that you can cast unlimited times. And the worst part is, the casters in D&D, the way they cast spells, right, is that they don't prepare a certain spell a certain number of times a day. No. That would be just ridiculous. What they do is that they prepare their spell slots and they cast off that. They prepare their spell slots, right? And they can just choose what spell to cast from that. They're divine casters. Like, the only in Pathfinder, wizards have to prepare a certain spell a certain number of days, right? For example, if you have magic missile, you have to prepare magic missile, I don't know, twice if you have 2 spell slots, right? You can't cast anything else but magic missile. You can't cast you can't cast Burning Hands, you can't cast anything else, you can't cast Enlarged Person unless you prepared it. That's how like arcane spellcasting works. Divine spellcasting works the same way as D&D. Arcane spellcasting, they can just prepare. Divine spellcaster, they can prepare. I think maybe I'm wrong here. Are they spontaneous casters? I don't know. Either divine or spontaneous, but I think it's divine. I'm pretty sure it's divine. Divine spellcasters in Pathfinder can prepare a spell slot, right? Let's say you have in level 2, you have like 2 level 1 spell slots. So you can prepare those level 1 spell slots and just choose whatever spell you have on your spell list. You don't even have to know it. That's how divine casters work. That's how paladins spellcasting work. That's how ranger spellcasting works. That's how cleric spellcasting works. And in D&D, they can just do that. I mean, like, I'm not saying Pathfinder is better because it's harder, right? No. Like, objectively, both games are good. You know, both games are good. It's just that I almost like I play Pathfinder exclusively because that's what my friends like to play. You know, that's like I know that's rule. I know that like I know that rule. I know the Pathfinder rule set, and I like as similar as it is to D&D. I don't really want to learn another rulebook, so I just stick to Pathfinder. I think both games are good. I think both games are objectively good. It's just that the Pathfinder is just harder. It's just less forgiving. You need to think more on like what spells you take, because unless your DM tells you, you know, you can't change out the spell slots. You can't change out the spell, especially for spontaneous casters like fucking sorcerers and bards. Also another thing. Bards are good in both games, right? But okay, this is just my my D&D group that that ruled this stat. Okay. Charisma in both games are absolutely fucked, right? I was playing a bard in my campaign. Okay, I should give context to this. So my campaign right now is me and my friends got isekai to into the Pathfinder world. So we statted our characters out the way we think our stats would look like in translated to Pathfinder. So needless to say, like, our stats aren't very good. There's some stats that are above average, the average being like, you know, a 10. Some stats for us are above average, you know. Some stats are not so much above average. We mostly float around like average or above average. I don't think none of us really are, like, you know, fucking so below average that it's just not possible for us to survive in this world. Okay. Needless to say, right? So my stats aren't very good. They're like my realistic stats of what would be in real life for me, and all that. My highest stat in Pathfinder is my charisma. That is not by my choice. That is through my friend's choice. The other friend, like, we all statted each other out. I didn't stat myself out. That's my other friend that statted me out, and they all unanimously agreed that my best stat is charisma. So naturally, I played as a bard because I love. I like not only to play within my charisma, it's also because I really like performing. So even with my mediocre stats, right? I was like 3 points above average. I was 13 in charisma. Even with a 13 in charisma, if we ruled it as written in the rules, I would not be able to fail a charisma check or a persuasion check or a bluff check. Any checks that require charisma, I would not be able to fail. So they nerfed charisma a little bit, which kind of sucks because that's a bard's whole ordeal. But, you know, I understand it, because I would have been, like, my character would have been absolutely busted even with his low stats. But yeah, I went to a tangent there in D&D for a bit. I don't know. I played Pathfinder a week ago with my group, and we're supposed to play tomorrow. We're supposed to play today actually, but somebody canceled, so we're gonna play tomorrow. It's a fun game, honestly. I just wish it's a fun game. It really is a fun game. It's just that it kind of sucks that most D&D groups are like just fizzle out because of, you know, scheduling conflicts. People just can't make it anymore. Like, interests are losing, all that. That's like the kind of like the downside to it, which really sucks, you know. Like, it's very rare to find a group that you can play with for well over a year. You know, that's extremely rare. Unless it's like all of you are, you know, very close friends and all of your schedules line up perfectly. That's the only way normal people can play D&D with the same group, same story, same characters for an entire year. The only other way is that it's just gotta be your job to, like, most people think that it's not a sad part, right? Most people think that their D&D like games are gonna be reminiscent of Fantasy High, you know, the not Roll20, what was it, Dimension 20, Dimension 20's D&D show. As much as DMs are just amazing people, amazing storytellers, amazing improvisers, they're just not as good as Brendan D. Monaghan. I'm sorry. Like, if you're new to D&D and you're trying to find a group and you found D&D through Dimension 20, and you think your DM is gonna be some kind of fucking acting genius with like all these different voices for different characters, you're putting too much pressure on your DM, you know? So, you know, lower your expectations a little bit. I would love to find a group of maybe VTubers that I can play D&D with on a regular scheduled basis. That would be amazing, you know. I would love that. I would love to just be in a group of VTubers that we call like we're all streaming the D&D game. We all would be streaming the D&D game, right? And all of us would be really into character and all that. I think that'll be really fun. I think that'll be extremely fun. The only problem with that is that I would first need to find a VTuber group, and that is running a D&D campaign. You know, and being a VTuber that is very, very small, like literally just starting out, it's hard to do that. I don't really know where to start, so yeah. If somebody's watching this that is looking to start a D&D group, it doesn't really have to be VTubers. It's just that it doesn't have to be VTubers, right? If somebody's watching this and wants to start a D&D group, hit me up on Twitter. Honestly, I would be so down to play D&D with a bunch of people. I think it'll be great fun. I think we'll all have a great time. Yeah, in conclusion to that little rant, D&D is a very fun game. Very fun, but very inconvenient. Speaking of inconvenience, I recently got into Fate Go. I got into Fate Grand Order, which is a mistake. I can already tell it's a mistake because I put a notification on my phone to log into Fate Grand Order because I am trying to get that sweet Saints Quartz. Can I get that sweet Saints Quartz to pull for Okita Soji? That is what I'm pulling for, and I think she's coming out September, so fairly soon. But yeah, that's gonna be a fun little excursion into the gacha hole. Oh my god, the reason I love Fate, right? I've been a fan of Fate for over, oh wow, I've been a fan of Fate for over like fucking a year now. For over a year, so, and I've known about Fate Go for over a year. But the reason why I didn't get into it initially is because of my fear of gacha, right? My fear of getting too deep into that rabbit hole of that I would just spend my whole life savings on it. That was my fear. That's the reason why I didn't really get into gachas initially. But I think I can exercise enough self-control to myself that I won't do that. The reason why I had that, kind of bias towards gachas is because one of my friends, unfortunately, he must not be named. One of my friends was playing a certain gacha, right? Playing a certain gacha. I won't say the name of the gacha, but he spent well over he spent thousands on that gacha. And like I just kind of like, I saw him like, at first he was like, yeah, I'm not gonna spend that much money on this game. And like a year later, he spent thousands on that game. It was ridiculous. So that's why I didn't really get into Fate Grand Order initially, because of that previous encounter, previous bias I had. But I think I can exercise enough self-control to not go down that hole. Also, Fate Grand Order is very, very, very free to play. Very free to play friendly. Like, they give out Saints Quartz like it's nothing, you know? Just gotta log in. Just gotta log in and they'll give you like 50 Saints Quartz, and I'm like, damn. So yeah, I have over like 100 Saints Quartz in that game, and I have not spent a single dime on it. It's a very free to play, friendly game. Oh god. Oh my gosh, my guys are insane. I'm insane right now. I'm like playing autopilot mode. I'm not even thinking about my moves. Autopilot is insane. I've just been ranting about D&D for the past, like, what was it, 10-20 minutes? Felt like a long time. Alright. Challenger Adept. It's 1 gold if you win this, but I have a feeling that he's gonna have like insane armor. So we're not gonna do that until we get ourselves at least a bladed weapon. Because having a core like as good as the core stat is for the range, it doesn't do jack shit against armored opponents, unfortunately. I mean, it's just a wooden stick. It's just like a big wooden stick, so I wouldn't really. I'm not really thinking it's gonna be as good as a great sword or anything like that. So oh god, she's not dead? Yeah, hold on, oh my god. I'm feeling I feel like I'm just playing Fate Go right now. I'm just like grinding this one thing over and over again. I'm trying to get at least one of these guys to rank up to aspirant, at least for today. And I think after one of them, I'm gonna have one of them ranked aspirant so I can get to novice. Because novice is when you get all the cool shit. You can buy great sword of novice. Okay, use a great sword of novice, and you get like, you know, actual armor. I think you get a chainmail novice. I'm not entirely sure. You can also get a shield, you know, as you saw earlier, which is really good. But I don't think many of these guys are gonna be aspirant today. We might have to rank them up some other day, because I don't think I think special battles do give you some like rank up points. I'm not entirely sure on that, but I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. I hope you just grind out the normal battles that you will rank up there. You will get aspirant eventually, but I don't exactly know how much XP, I guess, it gives you. That's a cool hat. Damn. Yeah, I can't wait for tomorrow though. Can't wait to play Pathfinder tomorrow. I really love role playing. That's why I love Pathfinder. But I love tabletop RPGs. My current class right now is a magus. That is a blade bound magus. Basically, what that means is that I have like a magus is. So I should probably explain what a magus is first. A magus is like, it's like it's a spell class. It's a martial spellcaster. What that means is a half caster. What that means is that I can still use a sword, but I can also cast magic on top of that sword. Most magic users in D&D and Pathfinder don't really get to use martial weapons, which are like swords, swords, and like sword shield and all that. They don't really get to use martial weapons because, well, they need their hands to cast magic. Oh shit. But oh wow, you just fucked me up. Another reason why they can't really be martial, they can't really fight as a marshals because their AC, their armor class, is usually very low, like too low to be fighting head on. But Magus kind of doesn't really negate that, but is better at it. He's a half caster, which means he doesn't get 9th level spells, which is the highest level spells. You get access with like to very powerful magic like Wish, which just grants you any wish you want. So Magus doesn't really get access to very powerful spells, unlike wizards, which they do get access to that thing because they are a full caster. But Magus is Magus is a lot more you can be a martial, like, you can fight with a sword a lot easier. Oh my god, holy shit, I'm getting fucked. Because unlike mages, unlike wizards and sorcerers, Magus can actually wear light armor at first level, so he gets a +4 to AC at most. And they like his the reason why wizards can't wear armor is because it's not like they physically can't. They can. It's just that if they do, there's a chance that their spell will fail and will just fizzle. Magus doesn't have that issue because if Magus is wearing a light armor, the normal spell fail chance is reduced to 0. And I think at 15th level, I get access to medium armor, which means if I wear medium armor, the chances of a spell failing drops to 0 too. Very useful as when I'm fighting with a sword. I'm dead. I'm fighting with a sword. Speaking of swords, you know how much? Okay, here's a little quabble I have between with Pathfinder and D&D. The way they treat martial classes is just fucking mean, like martial. So wizards, like spellcasters, are just more powerful than martial classes. A wizard will always be more powerful than a fighter. He will always output more damage. He will always just be more powerful generally, which makes sense, right? Magic is it's like a space-time altering event, so that will make sense why a magic user is more powerful than a guy who can use the sword real good. but here's the thing. Like martial classes just completely fall off the face of the earth by like 10th level. It's insane. It's even worse against archers too. They fucked archers. immensely in those types of games. Like an archer can only deal 1d8 damage for the rest of the game. 1d8 damage for the rest and you have to roll to hit, and your ammunition is limited. So like, what? Like, hello? Like, there's some feats you can take in Pathfinder. I don't know about D&D, but in Pathfinder, there's some feats you can take, like Rapid Shot, which lets you fire 2 arrows at once in the same turn, but you take a -2 to damage rolls. Not that it's not that impactful. You can take -2 in damage rolls. But man, dude, like the way they treat martial classes in those types of games is just sad. Now that doesn't mean you can't play martial classes. You absolutely can. In fact, like most people do play martial classes because like there's so many spells as a wizard. There's like at least 100 spells as a wizard, and you have to go through all those spells and you have to learn them individually. You have to learn them individually. You have to learn the way they work, and like all, like, it's just like for some people, and I am some people, just being a pure spellcaster is just, it takes so much time to learn. And D&D and Pathfinder already takes so much time to learn. But I mean, you feel like I'm making it sound like Pathfinder and D&D is just like a really undesirable game to play. It's not. It's a great game to play. It's an amazing game to play. I love playing it. It's just that it takes a lot of time and effort to learn the game properly. But you know, it's a trade-off. It's a trade-off to a great experience. So, really can't complain on that. But man. Oh boy. Elimination. Okay, this might be the last thing I do today, because I'm getting really tired. I am dog shit tired, dude. My work today, dude. Oh my god. I work in the food industry. I work in food. You know, I work